Hey guys, it's Combat Saturday, and today's topic is all about technique versus principle. All right, now this is a topic which is kind of confusing for a lot of people, so I'm hoping this can help to break it down. All right, um, so let's start up by saying principle is far more important than learning technique. Learning principle and learning objectives and strategies is far more important than learning technique. Okay, technique is important, yes, but if you don't understand the principles behind it and your objective, um, the techniques will be useless. It can actually be worse than useless because you'll end up trying to force something that doesn't make any sense. Okay, let me use this analogy. All right, if someone throws a ball at you and you only know one thing, catch the ball. That's it. That's all you know. All right, you will do whatever technique makes sense to catch the ball. Does that make sense? All right. So if someone throws a ball at you high, I'll catch it high. If someone throws it low, I'll catch it low. Right. If someone throws it middle, I'll catch it middle. Right. I'm not gonna say, well, no matter how, no matter what angle the ball comes in, I have to go high. Okay. Well, what if it goes low and you're going here? What's gonna happen? You're not gonna catch a ball. Okay. So you have to do whatever makes sense. All right. And if something is in the way, you go around it. All right. Now let's say you using the same analogy, right? And then a ball's coming, and then you see someone is in the way. Well, you're either going to go around him or you're going to shove him out of the way or something. Okay. But your goal is to still catch the ball. Okay. You have a very clear objective, and you do whatever technique makes sense. All right. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people don't understand this when they're doing martial arts, and they will try and force a technique which doesn't make any sense at all for the situation. All right. So, some people they don't even teach technique at all. Like many of you are familiar with the Wing Chun and the Chi Sao when you have your hands here, and then whatever comes in. I mean, that's whatever you feel. That's how you respond appropriately, right? That kind of thing. The beauty of that is that you just kind of feel certain energies, and then you kind of go with it. All right. Same thing. People will do push hands, Tai Chi push hands, and you feel your arms moving a certain way. If I feel something coming this way, I will respond appropriately. Okay. And that kind of training is good. Now, of course, you do need to work on some technique and structures and things, or else you might do some kind of incorrect, structurally unsound movements, and that's not going to work. Okay, so obviously you need to train specific technique. Okay, but that must the principle, the the principles will dictate the techniques. Okay, always understand that. All right. Now, people have commented before that whenever someone is going to fight and they take a stance, it always looks kind of similar. There's a reason for that. There really are only so many ways which you can stand, hold yourself, and still be effective. All right. Now, I mean, okay, you don't want to come like this straight on to someone, right? Have your hands like this. I mean, what is that supposed to be? Okay, you can't do that, right? You're completely open. You're gonna get kicked in the nuts, all right? So you have to obviously have one leg forward and take a slight angle, no, not blade like that necessarily, but a slight angle. You should have use of both hands, all right? You gotta have your hands up. What are they gonna be? You're gonna have hands like this, and hands like this. Hands like this, right? I mean, there's only you're gonna have your elbows like this, right? And get kicked in the ribs. No, so there's after a while, some people might have it closer or wider, whatever, depending on your range. But it's not going to be that different. Okay, I don't know it's going to be kind of similar. All right, because you understand the principles of protecting the body, and there's only but and also being able to move, protect the body, but being able to move. I mean, you could do this, but then that's kind of useless because you're just going to get beat on, right? So understanding the principles, and not forcing a technique, okay? Now, Bruce Lee said it best, right? You pour water into a cup, it becomes a cup, right? You pour it into a pot of water, it becomes a pot of water, okay? You have to adapt, all right? So, if if one angle isn't available, you take another, all right? Very simple, okay? Now we got wooden dummy here, okay? Now, if for some reason I'm trying to hit here, and then I feel pressure here, right? Well, so again, we're going to use the idea of the principle. Okay, we're not going to force a technique. We're going to use whatever technique makes sense according to the principle. I want to hit the guy. All right, I know I want to hit a guy. Well, I can't now and I can't from this angle. Something's gotten in my way. So what do I do? Do I keep forcing it like an idiot, or do I dump it and take a different angle? All right, what makes more sense? All right. Now there's a movement in a dummy where we'll do this. One hand will kind of do this Hyun-sa motion while the other one strikes, right? As the other one strikes, so it will be like this. So as this one, I try to hit here, and that angle is available. I take this angle. Right? That technique shows you how to dump energy and take different angles and things to still hit. Okay, a lot of people just do the movements but they don't even understand the meaning of it. Okay, that's what it's for. Is to train that. Okay, and all of the movements. The beauty about this mukjong, this wooden dummy, is that this represents the strongest opponent you'll ever face. The big solid guy. You're not going to move these arms. Okay, you're going to have to find different angles around them. Okay, these are not going anywhere. Okay, they're not moving. All right. Same thing with like a really strong opponent. Okay, you can't depend upon overpowering your opponent. All right. Now, that being said, there are times when a bit of brute force actually is called for. All right. It depends. Okay. Sometimes to mess up someone's mind. Okay. Now, I remember that there was a guy before. I'd be generous if I gave him 150 pounds. He wasn't a big guy, okay? And he was trying to outmuscle me. Now, I'm sorry, but I mean, if you're 150 pounds or whatever, you're not outmuscling me, okay? And I just kind of steamrolled right over him, all right? Now, I know it's not the best technique, not the best display of Wing Chun or internal arts principles, but I mean, I knew I could do it, and I felt him doing that. And when I kind of shut him down, and he realized that he couldn't outmuscle me, that was very demoralizing for him. And then from then it was easy to take it down. No. Okay, don't misunderstand me. Okay, I'm not a bully. I'm not being an asshole. Okay, but I'm sometimes just to prove a point to someone. I say trying to outmuscle everyone you come across is not the answer. Because what if the guy's stronger than you? All right? And I mean, there's guys stronger than me too, okay? So I can't rely on that either, but there are times when I can, all right? Or sometimes maybe you want to just use a little bit of muscle, a little bit of brute force. Now, what if I push a little bit in here to try to get a response from him, and he pushes back? Again, I know that principle. I want to hit him, okay? When I go low, what if I go low and somehow he does an elbow block, right? Stops me here, right? And I go high, all right? Depends on what, but my objective is always clear. Remember, principle is the most important thing. And whatever technique comes out is what comes out, all right? I'm trying to go high, can't go high, I go low. I'm trying to go low, I go high. I go low and high, right? I mean, whatever I'm working on, right? Maybe I'll go for the knee, right? I'll do whatever makes sense, okay? But I'm not stuck on a technique. I'm not stuck on saying, I gotta get this guy in the face no matter what happens. He gets his hand up there, I'm gonna keep punching his arm. Right? I mean, what the hell's that gonna do, really? Okay? If some guy is covering up really high like that, sometimes it happens, right? They cover really high. Well, I'm gonna, I'm here, right? take his arm, right, and do a, we call it a lap dab. We pull it down and get on the body, right? That kind of thing, okay? All right, so again, principle over technique, all right? Okay. And of course, you need to have the right body structure, and you need to train technique so you know how to do a shovel hook, how to do a straight punch, how to do a straight kick, how to do a side kick. You need to understand these things, of course, but when you do it, why you do it, all right, how you do it, all right, that's where the principles come in, and that's why they are more important. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. They are more important than understanding technique. Okay, if all you know is technique, you don't know the why, you don't know the reason why you're doing it. Totally useless. Okay. So, anyways, I hope this helps to clear up some stuff. You know, I actually got into a detailed discussion just earlier this week, so I knew this would be the topic for today. You know, that's a thing. You know, you know, it's. I always try to look at a kind of a universal approach to martial art. You know, so however you like to punch, maybe you like to punch this way or this way or this way or whatever. Maybe you like to kick low, kick high, whatever. Okay, that's fine. You know, I mean, I'm not going to criticize any system. Okay, just understand what the principle is. Okay, everyone's going up the mountain. Okay, maybe you take different paths. That's all. But you're all going up the mountain. You want to get to the top here. All right, and that's it. Right. So, anyways, I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, as always, let me know. And you know, as always, you know, I just love sharing my knowledge about this stuff, and you know, I'm still learning. Okay, I always love doing that, and doing this, doing these videos, and you know, is as much a learning experience for me as it is for anyone else out there. Okay, and remember that a teacher who's not also a student is neither. So there you go. So talk to you guys soon.